maiden race for our young junior division out there. These are your drivers with the best average finish, or best average race points, I should say, out there. So a lot of our top drivers from last week's feature race are in this one, including last week's feature race winner. The yellow number 27, that's Colin Air from Courtright, driving that Chevrolet. On his high side, 16 of Tyler Helka from Strathroy in the Ford. Inside row number 2 is car 49, Hayden Sim from Quokka, the Melchers construction entry. The 5 is Peyton Jacobs. She's from London, the 103.1 Fresh FM machine. As for the 13, that's last week's feature race winner, Braden Dupuis from Cambridge. And the Automated Solutions International Incorporated of Cambridge entry. Real tight formation there. You can see these cars a bit more experienced. 13 of Braden Dupuis. He's showing his experience. He knows he's flying on the back row. He pulls back a little bit. Says, let these drivers sort it out in front of me here because this is going to be a wild first turn. But very skillful off the corner there. You see the drivers get themselves on the straight and narrow very quickly. They'll start fighting for these positions now. The 16 of Helka, front 27 of Air, the yellow car. Taking a bit of a challenge up high here, trying to see if he can't get a bit of a run at it. Our front 3 on a very slight breakaway from the other 2 drivers. Into the concession turn they go, the 16 of Helka with the 27 of Air, very close in tow. Air shoots on up high, allowing the 5 of Jacobs to go on down low. They'll go side by side for second here. Jacobs is going to take second place at this time. And she'll set her sights on the 16 of Helka. Gives him a little bit of a bump going into the concession turn that time by. 16 of Helka knows this isn't going to be a walk in the park here. The 5 of Peyton Jacobs, very strong here, trying to close up on the 16 of Helka. Front 3 are still separated from the back 2 right now. Keep an eye on those drivers though, race fans. The 49 of Hayden Sim has the 4th place transfer position. That 13 of Braden Dupuis is going to need if he wants to get a prime starting spot for the feature race tonight. 27 of Colin Air, keeping up with this first group here. He runs in 3rd in the yellow car from Courtright. Your leader is the 16 of Tyler Helka from Strathroy with a fierce challenger behind him. The 5 of Peyton Jacobs trying to do a bit of a cross down low, lost a little bit of track position there on the 16. It's going to allow her to get a little bit of a run through the concession, or the S-turn rather. 27 of Air taking a bit of a challenge up high here. Jacobs, the runner-up in last week's feature race. Finishing second in the event by only about half a car length under the 13 of Braden Dupuis. The entire field's pretty close together though. The 5 of Jacobs gets a little bit sideways. The 27 of Air gonna pull alongside, try to get his spot back. Meanwhile, the 16 of Helka pulled away. There goes the 13 of Braden Dupuis to the 4th place transfer spot. That's a critical pass right there. And if he can hold on to that position, that's gonna be a solid feature race starting spot for the 13 of Braden Dupuis. 16 of Helka leads the way as the white flag flies. The 5 of Peyton Jacobs, about half a car length back, under braking. She closes up on the back of the 16 of Helka. Helka driving his blue and silver number 16 for all it's worth. Into the S-turn. Jacobs trying to run a slightly tighter line. She'll try to see if she can't get a bit of a high side run here on him. But it won't be enough. The 16 of Helka takes the win. The 5 of Jacobs for second. 27 of Air for third. 13 of Braden Dupuis with a solid finish in the 4th place transfer spot. The 49 of Hayden Sim will round out the field in 5th. Braden Dupuis in the 13 actually ran the fastest lap of that race with a 21.682 second lap time. He ran that on lap number 6 of the event. So still got it there behind that 13. Struggled a little bit in the early race. Race fans, put your hands together. Let's have a round of applause down the front straightaway for the 16 of Tyler Helka from Strathroy.